I'm going to go through the armor, weapons, and items that I was able to pull for a bunch of packs of the second block of World of Warcraft, which includes, I think it's Servants of the Betrayer, March of the Legion, and the Hunt for Illidan. Illidan has that little symbol right there. And I think there's a Legion, right? These are Legion also. So there's a Legion card. There we go. All right. So Doomplate Chest Guard. Your hero has Protector while you have 5 or more equipment. You'd have to have a lot of equipment on the field, even though this is a 1-drop. It's for chest. There's only one that your hero can wear. So it's a lot like dressing a Barbie doll, except it's a hero in World of Warcraft. Each part of the hero has a limitation, so it's not going to have 3 things on its neck, like this medallion on the right. And only 2 classes can use it, Paladin, and I think that's Warrior, if I'm correct. Fanblade Pauldrons. Exhaust your hero. Fanblade Pauldron has +4 defend this turn. The Medallion of the Lightbearer is a lot of the items that I've come across, and there's not that many that I have found yet. This one can be used for every single class. Very pretty card, of course, because it's got the symbol for every single class that was available at the time. There's 9. I think there's a 10th one that has been issued since. It's an Aldo reputation card, which means that you can only use it in a deck with other Alder decks, Alder cards, and it cannot have Scryer. Heroes and ally in your party with Inspire are also protectors. That could be useful. It's only a 1-drop. Ring of Flowing Light. It's got a 4 different classes can use it. Of course, so your hero can wear 2 rings. In theory, your hero should have 10 fingers, but anyways, only 2 rings. That's how it is. You exhaust X of your equipment. Your hero heals X damage from itself. It's only a 1-drop, which is great. Scryer's Blood Gem, Scryer Reputation. 1 of 2 trinkets you can wear, and you can use it for any class. Heroes and allies in your party with Sabotage also have Stealth. Band of the Inevitable has 3 classes. It's a 2-drop. Maybe it could be the other ring. Destroy Band of the Inevitable for X. Destroy each equipment with cost X or less. Use only on your turn. The trickiness with equipment in any TCG, this is true also for Magic, is if your opponent decided not to use any, you're stuck with all these anti-equipment cards. Choker of Vile Intent. 3, you can put it on the neck. At the start of your turn, you may destroy an ability, ally, or equipment you control. If you do, each opponent destroys a card of that kind he controls. That's pretty good, because if you're stuck with an opponent that has no equipment, you can still kill one of his or her abilities or allies. Arcanium Signet Bands, another wrist thingy, armor. It's a 2-drop. You exhaust it. If target ally would be dealt damage this turn, it's dealt double that much instead. That's a pretty good way to kill an ally, one of your opponent's allies. Blade Fist's Breath. It's a 3-drop. Used in most classes. When you play a weapon, ready your hero. That's pretty good. It's a 3-drop. Ring of the Silver Hand. Exhausted. Prevent all combat damage that target attacking ally would deal to your hero this combat. Could be very good if your hero is about to die. Mana Etched Spaulders. Exhausted. Your hero deals 1 damage from itself for each of your armor with mana etched in its name. Meaning you have to play 4 of these if you ever decide to play it. Whispering Blade of Slaying. Melee weapon. A dagger or 1-drop from the Legion set. Your other daggers have +1 attack, but not this one. Your hero has dual wield, so it can have a second one-handed melee weapon instead of off-hand equipment. That's interesting. Wand of Eternal Light, only 3 classes can use it, a weapon. 1 drop. Damage that would be dealt with Wand of Eternal Light is unpreventable. That's not bad, even though it's a 1 drop. Netherwing's Protector Shield. Your hero has dual shield, can have a second shield instead of a melee weapon. Tarak's Quill has 4+ attack while your hero is defending. Tirisfal, Wand of Ascendancy, very long title. It's a wand. Your hero can only have one wand. Remove an ability card in your graveyard from the game. You pay 1 less the next time you strike with this weapon, this turn. Waste Walker's Helm, 2 drop. When your hero deals damage to an exhausted ally, destroy it. For a 2 drop, that's not too bad. Fell Steel Whisper Knives. Throne is the ability. When you strike with this weapon, your hero has long range this combat. And the end of this turn, put this weapon into its owner's hand. That's very interesting, and only 1 class can use it. Borak's Belt of Bravery, very old school artwork. When Borak's Belt of Bravery prevents damage, put 1 damage on your hero. All right. Abbess Walker's Boots. Exhausted. Remove target card in a graveyard from the game. That can be useful if your opponent has something in the graveyard that can be put back into play. Blood Skull Destroyer. Pay 1. Destroy this card. Destroy target ally with Protector. That's very good for a 2 drop. Waste Walker's Tunic. Has +5 defender or defend while your hero is attacking an exhausted hero or ally. A little situational there. Essence Gatherer. When an opposing ally is destroyed, you may pay 1. If you do, draw a card. Not bad if it was going to happen anyway, so your opposing ally was going to be destroyed. Demon Hide Spalders. You can exhaust it. Each of your weapons has +1 attack this turn, or it has +1 defend this turn. That's pretty useful for a 3 drop, and you don't have to sacrifice it when you play it. Illidary Bane Mage Blade. If your hero will deal damage to a demon, it deals double that much instead. This is definitely a block card. Oh, I've got 2 in here. The only way you would play it is in a block that had a lot of demons. So it's just very, very situational. Some of the magic cards and some of the bad sets are like that. It's just they're only useful when there's a lot of demons around. When your hero attacks, you may exhaust target hero or ally. That's Waste Walker Shoulder Pads. You can only use 1 as a 3 drop. Not bad. Only 2 classes can use it. Same with Ash Tongue Blade. Only 2 classes can use it. 2 drop. It requires a loyal hero. It's untargetable, which is very nice. So, yeah. Barbaric Leg Straps can also be used by 2 classes. When you exhaust it, your hero deals 2 melee damage to target hero or ally. Use only if an opposing ally was destroyed this turn. Situational, but still, I'm sure it could be useful. The Essence Focuser for 4 of the classes. If a hero or ally in your party would heal damage, it heals that much +1 instead. A little bit of a defensive card. It wouldn't hurt if you're taking a beating. Helm of Desolation. When you strike with a weapon, target ally in your party has +2 attack this turn. Very limiting. It gives +2 and only this turn, and only to 1 ally in your party. It's alright. Lucky Strike Axe. Very nice name. Enters play with 3 +1 attack counters if an opponent went first this game. Alright. Mana Etched Vestments. You exhausted, your hero deals 1 arcane damage to target hero or ally. Use only if you have 7 or more cards in hand. Forget it. That's just bad. Scepter of the Unholy. If a card or effect you control would cause an opponent to discard a card, he discards a random card instead. That's not terrible. Still, you're in the 4-drop land. Gauntlets of the Skull Splitter. When an ally in your party attacks, you may exhaust target armor. Your opponent would have to have it. I don't think that's so great. Hungering Bone Cudgel. You're in a 4-drop territory. At the end of your turn, if no damage was dealt with this card this turn, destroy it. Yeah, it deals 5 for 4. That's not bad, but it's not that great either. As you can see in my comments, the higher you go in the drops, the less viable a lot of these cards become. Devil Stitch Leggings, pay 3, exhaust your hero, target hero or ally has -3 health this turn. That's not bad if you're trying to finish off somebody's hero. The Bringer of Death, a 5-drop, only attacks for 1. Pay 3, exhausted, destroy it, destroy all abilities, allies, and equipment. Use only on your turn. That is not bad if you're getting totally clobbered at the end of the game. That's actually a very useful card for some situations. Fell Leather Gloves. It's a 3-drop. When a resource enters play, put 2 damage on its controller's hero. 2 damage on its controller hero. Yeah, I mean, a resource is going to enter play all the time, so that's actually pretty good for a 3-drop. Reflex Blades is a 5-drop. When you play an armor or weapon, ready this card and your hero. That's not bad because you can get to ready your hero, even though it's a 5-drop. Shadowstalker Sash. Friendly druids and rogues have stealth. That's really, really nice for a 4-drop, especially in a multiplayer environment where you're playing druids and your buddy is playing rogues. That's really nice, actually. Doomplate Warhelm is a 4-drop. Each of your armor has +3 defend while you have 5 or more equipment. Again, it's totally geared towards an equipment-heavy deck. Sorry about that. Just kicked my background. There you go. Okay. Wrathtide Longbow is a 5-drop. When you strike with this card, your hero has long range combat. When an opposing ally enters play, your hero deals 1 range damage to it. It's a 5-drop, so it'll happen later in the game, but that's not bad. I really like that ability. Hauberk of Desolation. When you strike with a weapon, you may ready an ally in your party. That's also not bad, even though it's a 5-drop. I think I have a duplicate there. And then Crystal Fire Staff. Exhaust your hero. Target player draws a card. That would be you, I hope.